All right, let's go ahead and start this breakdown here. So you can see that yesterday we kind of broke out of the channel and then came back and retested it from the top. Retested it a few times, broke out, and looks like we're back in the bearish channel here. Usually that happens whenever there's a trend line and price breaks out of it. I usually will retest it from the top side like this, maybe go back into it or something like that. So that's exactly what happened. Now if we look on the smaller time frame, you can see it's almost the same setup as yesterday but backwards. So we have huge bearish movement during New York pre-market. New York lows are right here, so that's really the only entry I'm going to be looking for. I mean, if we were to take buys, it would be, I guess, up here, pretty far away, so I don't imagine that's even going to put us in. You can see New York pre-market lows is right here, so very similar to yesterday, but at least we have a pullback and a few minutes left to still catch it, but literally like the opposite. Look. So probably be an interesting day. We'll probably be aiming between 50 to 75 points right around this zone, which was yesterday's Asia and London low. So that's what I'm going to be aiming for. I'll trail my stops and see how volume is. And that's typical for Wednesdays. Wednesdays I usually aim for between 50 to 75 points. Let me go ahead and put the order. And then, I mean, I'll put my buys in the chat, but again, I don't think like we would even be put into it. It's pretty late. Volume will probably die down by then. We got about 2 minutes left. Okay, we got about 30 seconds left. send my order now. Again, sells is really the only move I'm looking for today. Oh, it took off the other side. Let's see. If it does flip up and like go over here, I'm honestly not gonna take the buys. I think that's too late. Because we could have some volume like this, price come down, and then maybe continue and pull back. So I'm really only looking for sells. If price gets up here, I'm just not gonna take the buys. I'll probably just call it a day. Right now, with these market conditions and with the war going on and, you know, global news, things like that. Okay, I'm gonna get put in. Okay, I'm in sells. When things are like that, you gotta play defense. You know, it's not about let me win as much as I can. It's about protecting your capital. We're probably gonna get stopped out. Yeah, stopped out. Yeah, I'm back to like break even for the month. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll lock my accounts. I'm done for the day. It wasn't too bad with the slippage. Yeah, this month has been brutal for sure. Yeah, well, I'll be back Thursday. I'm done for the day. Just taking it slow day by day. Again, just more on the defense side, preserving capital side, taking only your A+ setups, not changing your system, not going, not chasing, none of that. But I'm 3 losses away from blowing account. Yeah, I mean, if you're 3 losses away, I would size down. Just go into micros. Thursday, you're trading? No, I'm not going to trade Thursday. I'm not going to start trading Thursdays until I start seeing that price action on Thursday starts getting better. Oh, sorry. I meant Friday. Sorry, I'll be back on Friday. Yeah, because look, if we look at Thursday, where's Thursday? Thursday's right here. Barcode, nothing really has changed there. If you look at like good price action days, look, this was what, Friday? Okay, nice. It's like yesterday. It didn't really like expand much, but it wasn't super choppy either. You could catch these moves here, these breakouts. Did we not enter too early? Shouldn't be off. Pre-market lows. No, I mean, my pre-market lows are right here. This area. Yeah, but not outside of the market lows. Just in the wicks. Yeah, I mean, I don't really count the wicks. Wicks are just like price fluctuations. I count to where is price touching the most. And price is touching the most like this area. It's reacting to like this hourly the most. I mean, that's why we got wicked in. It was just liquidity sweep. That doesn't mean our zone was invalid. We were just used as liquidity. And another way that I know that it's a valid zone is if you look to the left here, you have this hourly, and then you have Asia low here, and it's perfectly in the middle, in between this zone and this zone, like this, you see? So then that tells me that, okay, these zones are in the right place. Whenever things are like lining up in the middle, like look, you can put right here. If we put, kind of eyeball it on the green boxes, but you can see this zone here is almost the same space as here, and look, it reacted like this, perfect. So that's telling me that that zone is pretty valid. I'm not gonna put it like this, because then I look at this and I look at the space is not the same. So I like all the spaces to be the same. If you look to the left, look, you have this wick that touched it, reacted here, everything is like lining up pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I would think so. You know, world news, world economic news just affects the market like this. It makes it indecisive when there's things like that. Like, I don't know if you guys remember when the tariffs first started last year. The market was just very indecisive at first. It doesn't know if it's good or if it's bad. It would literally do things like this: wick up, wick down, wick up, wick down. But yeah, no real breakout yet. Still respecting this trend line. You can see here. Oh well, I'm done for the day. Definitely, it's been difficult these past few days, but to me, it's not the end of the world either. I'm always on the side of preserving capital versus, you know, chasing and things like that. I don't like to size up during these days, or I don't like to take too many trades during conditions like this, but yep, it is what it is. We'll be back on Friday, guys. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Again, if you're close to blowing accounts, you know, size down. Go to micros, and you can just bring it back slowly, you know? That's really the best way. Luckily, that's what micros are for. You can size down a lot. But yeah, guys, we'll be back. Again, thanks for joining. Have a good one. Don't let it ruin your day. The market will be here on Friday. Have a good one, guys.